Well, they're refusing you service, so we're going to have to go off the concourse. Your ticket's no longer valid.
Do not touch me.
You're going to end up going to jail. Okay? Get off of the concourse now.
Call someone.
No, you can
call
talk to
someone now.
A man is handcuffed at a major U.S. airport and demands his Miranda rights. The officers say Miranda does not apply yet. Who is legally correct?
Your attention, please. Agent passenger Ariana Boudreau.
Gentleman was asked to check his bag, started popping off, Carson carrying on. And now, of course, he wants to get on the flight. We're not letting him, so.
You know what?
We're not letting him fly, so he's got to be escorted out. We're done with him.
Is he going to be rebooked? Or
I gave him the option to be rebooked in the morning, but he didn't give me an answer, so.
Okay. We can go up to the ticket counter, or you can call the 1-800 number for JetBlue.
I'm not sure why I can't end this flight here. Like,
You said something about your oversized bag.
so they can check it then.
It's too late now.
We're way beyond that, so.
All right. So,
I
well, they're refusing you service, so we're going to have to go off the concourse. Your ticket's no longer valid.
I'm not accepting that.
Well, it's just like a restaurant. Restaurants have the right to refuse service. They're refusing you service, so they're going to refuse you service.
Hey, it's either you go to jail or you
Hey,
get off the concourse.
Don't
You
touch
either
me.
go to jail or you get off the
Stop!
concourse.
Like, don't touch me.
You either
I'm
go to
just here.
jail or you
Do not touch me.
You're going to end up going to jail.
Do
Okay? Get off of the concourse now. That is a direct order. No, you can get it upstairs. Get it
I
upstairs.
gotta take him off the flight.
What is your
and
name?
stand him.
Is there a person that's not
I'm gonna get my bag. I'm gonna
a seat that's not taken?
Dan is his
Did
name.
they not?
What's your name?
What's his last name?
What's your last name?
Farrell.
Is that on there?
All right.
Listen, we go upstairs and get rebooked. No big issue.
What's that?
We'll go
Daniel
upstairs.
Farron,
No big
offloading.
issue. It happens. Trust me, it happens.
Paul, I got it.
What? We're going upstairs?
You have to
I
rebook.
uploaded him already.
I don't need to rebook. Like, if I can't get there tonight, it doesn't matter. Like, my dad's sick. I got to be there.
See that?
Sorry to hear that. Guess they're rebooking your hearing.
No, they're not.
I have no desire to rebook.
They just said they're not. They're not
So
rebooking.
unless you want to arrest me, then I'm just gonna leave.
Okay,
Yeah, you can leave.
leave.
You can leave. We'll show you. We'll help you.
What's your last name?
You can go to Fort Lauderdale, Miami, it's open. We'll fight. You go to New York?
Wait. I need your boarding pass. And you can't board it.
You going to New York, sir? Okay, so if you go up to Miami or Fort Lauderdale, they have a lot of flights.
This is outrageous. Like
happens. I understand.
I sat on my bag to put it in a fit, and they said they wouldn't do it. Like, this is outrageous. This is outrageous.
Flying isn't what it used to be. It's changed. Okay. So we'll help you go to Fort Lauderdale, Miami.
I don't need your help. I live here. I can get in the cab and go wherever I want. But
Just give him one more order and then I'll arrest him. So tell him he needs to leave or I'm arresting
what are you going to arrest me for? What are you arresting me for? I would like to know what you're arresting me for.
Trespassing at this point.
I'm not trespassing. I have a thing.
You're gonna arrest him?
Yeah. Because he's sitting here wasting
I
time.
did.
Take your time. This is not time right now.
No, today. Okay. We gave you ample
what?
warning. Is it worth it? Is it worth it?
I got the stuff. I got it.
Got it?
You're going to read me my Miranda rights?
I told you what you're being arrested for. We're not asking you any questions, okay? That's the only reason you're being arrested for trespassing.
What's my Miranda rights?
We don't need to read you rights if we're not asking you any questions, okay?
What are my Miranda rights?
Okay, I'm telling you right now that's what it is, okay?
What are my Miranda rights?
Keep quiet.
I want my Miranda.
Listen.
I want my Miranda rights.
Listen.
You are detaining me. I want my Miranda
You're
rights.
gonna get down on the ground.
I want my Miranda rights. Everyone.
Who has a,
No one has here has read me my Miranda rights.
Hey,
I want my Miranda rights. I want my Miranda rights.
You have the right to remain silent. There you go.
Anything you say, like, that's not the whole thing. Anything you say, I want my Miranda rights. For everyone here, I want my Miranda rights. I want my Miranda rights. Everyone here, I want my Miranda rights.
Remember when we started, when I said you have a right to remain silent?
All I'm saying is I want my Miranda rights, and you haven't read them to me.
I'm trying to learn them. We're going to start and stay with remain silent.
Everyone, I just want to let you know, I'm getting arrested, and I have not been read my Miranda rights. All I want is my Miranda rights. They did not tell me my Miranda rights. I think there's a little more to Miranda rights than remain silent. I want everyone to know that.
Hey.
Everyone.
Hey.
Hey, I can say whatever I want.
You need to stop resisting.
I'm not resisting.
Yes, you are.
I'm
Walk.
talking.
Walk.
I'm talking.
Walk.
I'm talking.
You need to stop resisting or you're going to go on the ground.
I'm not resisting. I'm talking.
You said you were going to see your father, right?
Yeah, my father's sick. That's where I was going. Where are my bags, for God's sake? Are they there?
They're behind you. They're coming. And you said you have relatives over here?
I'm not saying another word to you guys. Okay.
Today is July the 20th, 2025. This is reference case number 25080578. I am here with Supervisor Paul. Can you spell your last name?
KINGSTON.
Okay. Can you tell us what transpired prior to our arrival with Mr. Dan Farrell?
Yes, he approached the gate podium to board, and he was asked to check his bag because it was oversized. He refused, became verbally abusive. He then asked to speak to a supervisor. I approached him, told him that he wouldn't be flying with us today. He refused to leave the area. Then he left, returned again with more language and more abuse. And then I called the sheriffs, and you guys came, and he was also non-cooperative with you as well.
Was he obscene at the gate and yelling?
Yelling profanities.
Profanities?
And, yeah, cursing at us and whatnot.
In front of
other
customers
yeah.
and other patrons?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
Then we arrived, and then we have our video cameras from what occurred there.
Okay, very good.
So do you swear everything's the truth?
I do. Sorry.
Okay, right here. Okay. All right, this ends my interview.
I could just take a picture of it so we can put it in our report. So if we would have to take all this stuff into evidence, and it might take you a while to get his stuff back. So we're thankful that you're here to take it. Okay? Can you take a picture of it, please? Because I have left my phone.
So what exactly happened?
He's intoxicated.
Heavily.
I got there after the fact, but apparently he got into discussion, disturbance verbally with the agent, and he wouldn't calm down. Mm-hmm. Deputies arrived, they told him back off, they told him you're not going to fly anymore, and so they arrested him for disorderly
trespassing after warning, too. Because they trespassing after warning because they told him to leave and he wouldn't. I believe that's what he's arrested him for. What's your driver's license? Can you write down the phone number? I don't have anything, so we'll give it to just to let them know.
So where is he going? And where
He's going to the main detention center. It's right on Gun Club Road. It's going to take a while for him to get processed. Maybe I'll say 8-9 hours. And then he can call you because we're going to let him keep his phone and his driver's license. He can call Bravo 229.
License that the subject still has his cell phone.
10-4, 51 to get it. I'm talking to the wife now. That was just gonna go get his belt. So it's right on Gun Club, but we're gonna charge his phone up for him, turn it off so it can have the battery life, and when he get out, he can call you.
Yeah, it got wet earlier, and so I'm not sure it's going to charge.
Okay, but he's allowed to have a phone call when he get into the jail also. Okay. Or you can continue to call up and see what the process is.
So what
progress.
Just curious, why are you here?
Because he called me to say that they weren't letting him on the flight. His father got admitted to the hospital this morning, and so he's a mess. And I said, you have to so his father's like in the hospital, and he was going to fly up there. He couldn't get on a flight till later, so he's in state. And I said, you have to just get there because your sister's there, his father's very ill. And I dropped him off, and I said, just, you know, he was okay. He seemed okay when I dropped. I mean, he wasn't great, but he seemed okay. And he wasn't confrontational. And then he called me and said they wouldn't let me put my bag on the flight. And I said, just check it and move on. And so then I just came back because he said my phone's dead and they're not letting me on the flight. So then I decided to come, like, if he's not getting on the flight and I know his phone's dead, how's he going to get home? So his father's in the hospital and he's trying to get up there to see him. And so this is not that that's an excuse, but that's the situation.
Okay.
Just so you know, unfortunately, the AC in the back does not work too good. There's your wife. You want to say bye to her?
How you doing?
I'll be there in the morning. Then you have to stay here tonight, I think. I'm getting a lawyer.
What's that?
I'm getting a lawyer.
Can you get someone now to get me out sooner?
They said
You got to go through the whole
I
process.
did nothing wrong, so like call like whoever, like get someone now.
Okay, well, they said,
Okay, so
Get someone.
yeah, I will be there.
I did nothing wrong.
okay, let's go, sir. Then. Watch your step.
I did nothing wrong.
Watch your head. Watch your step. Watch your head, buddy. Want to lower the windows?
Call someone.
No, you can
call
talk to
someone
him.
now.
So, you got to go through the whole processing. That's the whole thing. So it takes. There you go. Ma'am, if you want to talk to him now, like this here, you talk to him.
And if the arrest was lawful, why does one of the 3 charges filed that night face a serious constitutional challenge under the First Amendment? This incident raises 3 distinct legal questions every citizen should understand before any encounter with law enforcement. Trespass after warning, Florida Statute Section 810.9. This statute requires 2 elements: notice to leave from an authorized person, and willful refusal to comply after that notice is given. An airport gate area is not public space. Access is conditional on a valid boarding pass. When the airline revokes that authorization, the legal right to remain expires immediately. The airline supervisor's directive constitutes the lawful notice required under the statute. A ticket grants conditional access, not an unconditional right to occupy restricted space. Once the condition is revoked and the subject refuses to leave, both statutory elements of trespass are complete. The probable cause threshold for arrest is met at that moment. Fourth Amendment and probable cause under the Fourth Amendment. A warrantless arrest requires probable cause. Probable cause means a reasonable belief, based on articulable facts, that a crime has been or is being committed. A sworn witness account from the airline supervisor, combined with observed noncompliance, establish that probable cause at the moment of arrest. The Fourth Amendment threshold was met. Miranda v. Arizona 384 U.S. 436 1966. The most widely misunderstood rule in American criminal procedure. Miranda established that before conducting a custodial interrogation, law enforcement must advise a suspect of 4 constitutional rights. The right to remain silent, that anything said may be used in court. The right to an attorney, the right to appointed counsel, if the suspect cannot afford one. The operative word is interrogation. Miranda is not triggered by arrest alone. It requires custody combined with questioning. The Supreme Court confirmed this in Berkmer v. McCarty, 468 U.S. 420, 1984. An officer who arrests without questioning has no obligation to administer Miranda warnings at any point in that process. The deputy stated they were not asking any questions. That statement was legally accurate. Beginning to read the warnings was a courtesy, not a constitutional requirement. First Amendment and the resisting charge, Florida Statute Section 843-2, resisting an officer without violence. In City of Houston v. Hill, 482 U.S. 451, 1987, the Supreme Court held that the First Amendment protects verbal challenges and profanity directed at law enforcement officers. Florida courts have held that purely verbal conduct, including refusing commands and questioning an arrest, does not satisfy Section 843(2), absent evidence of physical resistance, if the state's evidence on this count consists primarily of words. The First Amendment challenge to that charge carries significant legal force under established Supreme Court precedent. 3 lessons from this incident. First, conditional access to any private or semi-public space can be revoked at any time, regardless of whether a ticket was purchased. Purchasing a service is not the same as obtaining an unconditional property right. Second, Miranda protects against compelled self-incrimination during interrogation, not against the act of arrest itself. Demanding Miranda warnings at the moment of handcuffing is a widespread legal misconception. Third, the legality of an arrest does not automatically validate every charge filed in connection with that arrest. Each charge must stand independently on its own factual and legal foundation. Where does this case actually stand? The trespass charge appears legally supported. The disturbing the peace charge rests on corroborated sworn testimony, but the resisting charge is what a defense attorney will target first. The deeper question is not whether the arrest was lawful. It is where the line falls between lawful noncompliance and criminal resistance. In Florida courts, that line has never been precisely drawn. There is one question this footage alone cannot answer. What does the full incident report say about physical resistance during handcuffing? Because on that single factual point, the outcome of one of these 3 charges turns entirely. Did the officers charge conduct they cannot prove beyond a reasonable doubt? Or is there evidence in the arrest report that changes the analysis completely? The case file holds the answer.